It's that time again. It's a beautiful morning here in Michigan. A couple of days ago we had a little bit of rain, a cold front came in. As a result, the water is a bit more stained, but it should be cooled down and visibility isn't too bad. And today we're primarily going to be targeting northern pike. We may catch some largemouth or smallmouth bass as bycatch, and I wouldn't be upset about that at all. I've brought some very interesting toys with me today, like this one right here. And I have a few different colors of this lure right here, but in case these don't work out, I do have some other stuff. We're not going to keep this glued in our hand. I've got some big glide baits, swim baits, and other stuff. So come along with me and let's see if we can catch a big fish today. That is the goal. Look at that. Oh boy. It looks like it is just slightly below the surface and it suspends, which is kind of surprising. I thought it was going to float. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can chop this thing. Oh yeah. So the steady retrieve is viable. The chop is viable. And look at that. It suspends. It suspends in the water. That is nuts. Got one. Oh no. Oh, we had a bite. We had a bite. Oh, we were so close. We were this close. We might get another chance, but I gotta let that spot cool down for a minute. Oh, big pike. Big pike just missed. We gotta back up here. We gotta back up. That was a big pike. Big pike. Come on. That's heartbreaking. That was a big fish. At least 30 inches. I think mid 30s. All right, I do plan on walking through to the next hole, but I don't want to disturb this one just yet because that was a good sized pike. I'm gonna let this settle down. I'm gonna head back and fish near the creek mouth for just a minute and then come back here. I might switch lures or I might keep this one on and see if we can catch that big one. All right, I'm back to this point. We're gonna try and catch that big pike that we missed, but I'm going to make a lure change. Felt like it might be a good time to show you guys the Evolution Fishing Big Bait Bag. This thing is really compact. It's perfect for bigger swim baits and glide baits and things of that nature. As you can see, I got a handful in here. The plastic material is hook proof. It never gets snagged. And I really like the big bait bag when I'm targeting northern pike because I've also got this zipper up front here. And so you can keep your leaders or whatever you want to in there. All right, let's put on this 6.5 inch draw by 6 cents. See if we can fool that fish again. I will tie the alien back on, I think, but I want to catch this bigger fish here. All right, nothing on the draw. Before I move on, I'm going to try one more thing. I've got a Mega Bass mag draft here. Make a few more casts in this hole and then we'll move on. All right, well, I tried a couple different things. Couldn't get that fish to come back. He's either moved on or he's on to me. So I'm gonna move down river here, but I'm not gonna take the easy way out. we're gonna tie the baby Xeno back on and see if we can get something to eat an alien. All right, it's time to watch Alien versus Predator. Got one. On the alien. Not a terrible fish. Definitely a pike. Oh, it's about time. It's about time. Definitely need a bigger net. No, plenty big enough. Look at that. On the baby Xeno. Came unhooked on his own. Perfect. All right. Oh. I was gonna show him off there, but he chose not to cooperate. Probably about a 27 or 28 incher. Not bad at all. First pike on the baby Xeno. Alien versus Predator. It's getting real deep here, but I really want to see how far I can go before I have to turn around. All right, we're getting pretty shallow now. I want to head down to this bend, turn the corner and see if there's another hole. If not, we'll turn around and work our way back using a different lure, see if we can get another pike out of here. Okay, so I've never been here before, but this place is absolutely beautiful. So we've already achieved our goal of getting a predator to eat the alien. So I think I'm gonna switch it up now, try some different things, and we're gonna keep on moving and fish this spot I have never seen before. All right, back to the mag draft. I really don't think a lot of people come back here. We've got all kinds of animal tracks in the mud, but no human tracks. And if people do come back here, I don't think many of them are throwing giant swim baits. Okay, in my opinion, this whole stretch, this spot, looks too good to not have a single fish in it. I thought for sure we'd find a smallie through here, but it just didn't happen. We're gonna keep moving, but once again, look here, guys. We got all kinds of tracks all over this bank. Not a single human track. I think this spot has a lot of potential. All right, we're gonna fish this hole right here, and then we'll turn around. Man, this is another really nice looking hole. All right, I changed my mind. We're gonna do one more hole. Looks like there's some slower water up here. Not sure how deep it is, but make a few casts, and then we will actually turn around and head back. All right, there is a lot more to explore in that direction, but we'll have to save that for another time because I'm getting pretty far away from the car. On the way back here, we're going for broke. We're gonna try to get another predator to eat the alien. I'm not sure what this color is called, but it looks pretty cool. It's got a chartreuse bottom. Should work. Should work on something. Wow. Look at that purple iridescence on this mussel. That is beautiful. We're gonna leave that here for someone else to find. That's amazing. Got one. No! Oh, I had him. Oh, I had him. How did I not hook up? No. No. He had the whole bait in his mouth. How does that happen? Probably the same fish I missed earlier. Yeah, he's not gonna bite again anytime soon. Ah, it's a bummer. All right, well, that's going to do it for the video. Had a lot of fun tossing around the baby Xeno by Brothers Brimm Customs. I'll put a link down in the description where you guys can check those out for yourself. Super cool lure. And we proved today that it is more than a gimmick. It is viable. It will catch fish. I did go 1 for 4 on bites today, which I'm not extremely proud of, but at the very least, it seems to be effective for northern pike. I'm a little bit surprised that we didn't get a single bite from a bass today. I also got to see a new stretch of the river that I hadn't seen previously, and it does not look like that place gets a lot of traffic. I'll definitely be back there. Alrighty, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.